Mad Max stayed behind the wheel as the getaway driver, watching his back, while Little Wet hopped out and started letting it spray. As two of them tried to run inside the restaurant, Wet pulled the door open and took them out right on the spot. The other...
Bro, these niggas, bro, they run inside the restaurant, bro, and Lil Wet open up the door like, come here, smack, 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 smack. It's crazy, dog. YouTube! What it do, man? What's happening with y'all, man? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the second reaction channel, man. I go by Don. If you new, man, go ahead and tap in with the kid, man. Y'all know what to do, man. You feel me? Shout out to all the returning subscribers, man. Hope you guys had a good 4th of July. I'm not gonna count. My 4th of July was amazing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was supposed to come in here and eat some food with y'all, holla at y'all, bro, but I'm not gonna count with y'all, bro. Hey, I was on that Malargo, mixed it with a little bit of that cut water, bro, and it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, we back, and we in the rack, bro. We in the rack, dog. Y'all know we be in Cali, but a lot be going on in Chicago, man, and a lot of y'all been sleeping on the rack, bro. And I think that the rack has a lot of potential, bro. And I want to say some jits over there in Chicago in the rack. I want to do the Lord's work in Chicago. You feel me? So we in the rack today. Happy Sunday, by the way. And I go by King Don if you knew, man. You dig? So we just gonna go ahead and tap right into this, bro. So today, man, we talking about Lil Wet. They say he from over there in the LMB territory, man. They say he his pops got smoked, so he went on a killing spree. Crazy work. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna tap right into it, man. Let's go.
Well, he is just 19 and charged with a quadruple homicide. This is Maurice Harris. Gunned down 4 people near 75th and Coles last week. The reason?
On the one for nigga put shots in the face and bitch won't play by my daddy. Red tape on the table, we hit on my shot. That boy said I run to his mammy.
Woo. I ain't gonna cap. I don't know if Gang still rapping, but Gang got a little potential now with the rap. Hey, no cap.
Bro for sure don't play about his daddy. This YN's pops got smoked by 4 shooters. 24 hours later, he caught 4 hats and get back for his daddy. And the craziest part, he beat all 4 bodies. Why? Because witnesses was too scared to testify. This is Lil Wet, a.k.a.
Off the bat, he caught 4 hats, bro. And for my community who don't know what a hat is, bro, a hat is like a body. They're saying he murdered 4 people, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And he beat it. It's gonna be real spooky for his ops, bro.
Hey, Drench from NLMB. Before we start, smack that like button, gang, and keep rocking with me. You locked in with Hood Edition, and today we diving deep into the story of No Limit Lil Wet. Government name Maurice Harris, a.k.a. Lil Wet, or Wet 'em Up. Born back in 97, right in the heart of Terrortown, 78th and Kingston, that no limit territory. Out here, you don't choose the streets choose you. Lil Wet was born into it, not blessed. His dad was Jerry Jacobs, a.k.a. Big Wet, a real main face from NLMB, a high-ranking OG from back in the day who held massive respect on the east side. That was his daddy, his everything. The bond between them was tight, real deal love. Big Wet didn't just raise him. He showed his boy the ropes and taught him exactly how to move in these streets. So Lil Wet took that name from his pops and ran with it till this day. To understand the son, you gotta know the father. Big Wet wasn't just any OG. He was a certified factor for No Limit. Man was a known stepper, booked twice for murder and got arrested 49 times by CPD. Booked 49 times by 12. Man was busy in the field.
That nigga was busy, boy.
And OGs like White Folks and G Slim, those were the real generals of the set. Big Wet and G Slim were like left and right hands, running Terror Town and showing the shorties how to slang dope and tote straps. G Slim was the big boss, a legend out here. He was the father of Lil G Slim from NLMB, the brother of Kurt Mack from Snoblock/Dro City, and the uncle to Melly and Woo from 051 Young Money. But in
So G Slim was a reputable guy when you're talking about like the war in Chirac. That's what I'm getting from this. Like, he was, not only was he that guy within his circle or within his neighborhood, he was that guy in multiple neighborhoods. Like, just to night, like, he was Melly's uncle. Like, that whole weight. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy, bro. Shout out G Slim though.
2017, G Slim was 40 when he got took out on accident by Mookie from NLMB while they were trading shots with Lakeside. With the old heads dropping or locked up, the torch fell straight to the youngins, and Little Wet was already bred for it. See, G Herbo is his cousin, so Wet grew up right in the mix with Mally, Man, Merch Money, Cairo, Mad Max, Rock, and the rest of the crew. They had a whole pack of shorties getting into everything early. But Lil Wet, he was younger than them, but he was a straight menace. Active in the field since he was a little kid. He caught his first bullet before he turned 14.
Dang.
By the time he hit 18, man already had 29 arrests on his juvenile record, catching charges for everything from armed robbery to toting illegal pipes. First time CPD booked him, he was only 12 years old.
That's crazy.
He's no stranger to CPD.
Harris has had 29 arrests. His crimes range from armed robbery to unlawful firearm possession. His first arrest was at the age of 12.
February 20th, 2012.
What nigga, what?
It's a freezing, dark night, and a group of no-limit shorties are just kicking it, chilling outside the liquor store on 79th and Kingston.
Dang, that's a dope car seat.
Lil Wet is only 14 years old, standing there on the block with the guys. Everything felt normal, until it wasn't. A beige whip slid up slow, windows rolled down, and shots started ringing out everywhere. 7 people got hit in seconds. Lil Herb, G Faro, and Little Wet all caught slugs, with Little Wet catching a hot one straight to the hip.
I had go on war zone in Chicago. Enemies pulled up shooting. I got hit. Actually in the foot. Like, it was minor. It was kind of big. It was like,
Nigga, your ass was running, nigga. Your ass was running, nigga. Nah, for sure. That, hey, shot get let out. I'm running too. But what crazy is though, these boys was young, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, these boys out here catching bullets, bro, before they could even, you know what I'm saying, buy alcohol, bro. Like, this is crazy as hell, bro. It's crazy as hell.
like 8 of us got shot. Me, my younger cousin. My cousin was like 13, you know what I'm saying? Just to give you a little feeling of how it was. But it was like 8 of us that got shot that day.
But the physical pain was nothing compared to the heartbreak. His close homie Rock tried to run into the store, but got caught at the door, while Alamo got dropped right outside. They both lost their lives that night. The word on the street is Lakeside was behind that work. And for a 14-year-old Lil Wet,
Hey, man, hold on, y'all. I gotta change the battery right quick. Hey, man, let's get it.
things just got entirely too real. Rock was the first homie his age to get taken by the ops. The pain went deep.
Yeah, wrong with Lil Rock. Gang, that's a gang. But I got hit on my hip. Was that your first time getting shot? No. She lost a real loved one behind, like, it been blood shit, you know? That shit had me, I don't even know the definition of that shit. Like, for real. Like, it'd be f***ed up. But shit, yeah, that was the first time I witnessed some shit like that.
So, you know, now that you older, and it's been some time, like, is it easier when you think about it, or is it still the same?
I ain't gonna lie, that shit's still the same. I can't even say like it washed off or went away. That shit always gonna be there.
Wet went out and got Rock's name tatted on his arm. And from that day, straight to this very moment, NLMB started repping Rock Block in his honor. By 2016, Lil Wet was a top factor, holding heavy respect on his set. Out here, you only get that type of rank one way, by putting in work. The streets started whispering that Lil Wet was catching hats with the top steppers. Allegedly, him and Mad Max slid on Black Mob, and he was right there with merch money catching hats on MTG 079. Whips were sliding and bodies were dropping back to back. But Lil Wet wasn't on the net self-snitching and claiming hats for clout.
Yeah.
He stayed low-key and kept his mouth shut. Man was already way too hot in the eyes of CPD, so he let his work do the talking. By 2017, the East Side was a war zone, and a small Maniac Blackstone set called Black Mob was putting in major pain on NLMB. The top stepper for their squad was Shooter Shells, a straight nightmare who grew up with nothing but the streets. Shells was already a legend for
Gang called homie a nightmare. nigga a walking nightmare, bruh. Do y'all not know what a nightmare is? This nigga was the boogeyman. Okay.
Putting in heavy pain on NLMB's top factors like C-Mo, Pistol P, Richie Rich, and Kobe. Yeah, the exact same Kobe that G Herbo named his mixtape after, Ballin' Like I'm Kobe, who lost his life right by that infamous 79th McDonald's, where 4 bodies already under his belt. Shooter Shells was looking for the ultimate score. On March 29, 2017, he and 3 other Black Mob steppers, allegedly SGH, Shorty Hit, and Trap Mo, spotted Jerry Jacobs, aka Big Wet, Little Wet's dad, walking down the 79th Street in South Phillips. 4 shooters hopped out of a dark whip and let it spray. Big Wet got hit heavy in the stomach and the side of his body, fighting for his life all the way to South Shore Hospital. But by 3:40 a.m., the OG was pronounced dead. Shooter Shells just caught his 5th body, rapping about his count on tracks and openly dissing Lil Wet. When the news hit Lil Wet that his pops was gone, that rage had that man completely blind. He wasn't thinking straight. He went crazy, and he was acting off pure, raw emotion.
I ain't gonna cap though, bro. Like, y'all don't think like the man Pop should have been off limit for the younger guys? You know what I'm saying? I can see if the Nightmare, the dude, I don't know his name, the dude they called the Nightmare, I can see if his daddy would have unalived Big Wet. You know what I'm saying? But Big Wet don't even know y'all for real, bruh. You feel me? Like, your smoke is with Herb and Lil Wet and them. Like, but you pull up, hey, ain't that Big Wet? Oh, that's a big fish. Let's get him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I know Get Back has no time limit, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just feel like if I was a part of the war in Chirac, bro, I would have told my homie, man, we gonna let Big Wet slide, or let's get out and let's whoop him. You know what I'm saying? Tell Lil Wet we gonna kill his ass, but let's whoop Big Wet. I don't know. I just feel like they could have gave the man Pop a little grace, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, that's messed up, bro.
He didn't care about looking for the specific ones that did it. All he wanted was blood from any ops.
Yeah.
If you repped the rival block, you were a target. So just hours later, on March 30th, 2017, Lil Wet strapped up with Mad Max, NLMB's most feared stepper. They went lurking just a mile away from where Big Wet got hit, over on 75th and Coles. They spotted some guys at Nadia's Fish and Chicken. It was 4 people, Emmanuel Stokes and Edwin Davis, 2 guys from Sino City, and 2 shorties who were brothers, Dylan Jackson, a.k.a. KD, and Raheem Jackson, a.k.a. Rocco, from Stony Spot. They weren't the ones who did Wet's dead. They were just in the wrong place at the wrong time. But to Lil Wet, they were ops. And that was good enough. At around 3:30 p.m., in broad daylight, it was pure madness on 75th. Mad Max stayed behind the wheel as the getaway driver, watching his back, while Lil Wet hopped out and started letting it spray. As two of them tried to run inside the restaurant, Wet pulled the door open and took them out right on the spot. The other...
Bro, these niggas, bro, they run inside the restaurant, bro, and Lil Wet open up the door like, come here, smack, 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 smack. It's crazy, dog. It's crazy.
The other two brothers, Rocco and KD, ran out into the street, running for their lives. But Lil Wet hopped back in the whip with Mad Max, chased them down, and caught both of them in two separate parking lots.
This nigga was a menace, bro. Nigga like, come here, boy, smack, 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 bro.
4 hats in one single run, only hours after losing his dad. The East Side had never seen anything like it.
Near 75th and Coles in the South Shore neighborhood, where at first CPD thought they were investigating 3 people shot and killed, but a 4th body was later found. I want to show you some video of what this scene looks like right now. Police have been focusing their attention around a neighborhood fast food restaurant called Nadia's. CPD says a man walked up to the restaurant and started shooting. 2 people were shot inside the restaurant and 1 was found outside. Again, police originally were investigating this as 3 people shot, but then police roped off a new scene where another body was found in a nearby backyard. That's when they pushed us back even further at that point as they checked out the scene. I spoke to a woman who discovered that 4th body. She describes what she saw.
I saw a man sitting up, dead, shot on the tree. He's sitting up. He's just sitting up, dead. He's right there.
Because
nigga like something from The Walking Dead, bruh. Just sitting up dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, but she like, bro, they done traumatized the old lady. She probably never seen nothing like that in her life. She said, I saw a man just sitting up on the tree dead. Like something you will see from a horror film. In the middle of the day in Chirac, bro. Crazy.
It was a broad daylight drill. Lil Wet went out there completely maskless. He went out there strictly on pure emotion for his dad. Witnesses inside Nadia's restaurant saw his face clear as day. Just days later, CPD moved in and booked the 19-year-old in South Suburban Blue Island. 12 slapped him with a quadruple murder charge, put his juvenile record on blast everywhere, and threw him in the slammer with no bond.
We do have some breaking news this morning. Chicago police have named the man they're charging with a quadruple murder in South Shore. Made the arrest last night and named the suspect early this morning. Maurice Harris is looking at 4 counts of first-degree murder. The 19-year-old is accused of being the triggerman in 4 homicides on the 2700 block of 75th Street last Thursday. Police say Harris opened fire in Nadia Chicken and Fish restaurant, then again in area parking lots. The killings took the lives of 19 and 20-year-old brothers, as well as 2 other men.
Last Thursday, 4 men were shot at a South Shore restaurant. Emmanuel Stokes and Edwin Davis were shot multiple times inside. And brothers Dylan and Raheem Jackson were shot in their backs as they tried to escape.
12 was running straight to the media, saying it was an obvious get back for his dad, Big Wet. Bro was staring down the barrel of over 24 counts, including murder and attempted murder.
He is just 19 and charged with a quadruple homicide. This is Maurice Harris. Police say the teen, who is no stranger to law enforcement, gunned down 4 people near 75th and Coles last week. The reason? Police say it appears to be retaliation for his father's murder a day earlier. CBS 2's Suzanne Lemonnier reports.
Police say Maurice Harris's father, Jerry Jacobs, was a documented gang member who was arrested 47 times in the past.
Damn.
Jacobs was shot to death a day before the quadruple homicide happened near 75th and Coles.
I don't have the motive for why Jerry Jacobs was killed, but I mean, it's a reasonable belief. Jerry Jacobs is murdered, then 24 hours later, his own son goes and kills 4 people. So obviously, those 2 incidents are related.
19-year-old Harris is now charged with 4 counts of first-degree murder.
3 witnesses to this quadruple murder identified Maurice Harris as the shooter.
Prosecutors say Harris is a documented gang member with an extensive juvenile record.
As we've seen too many times before here in Chicago. He's no stranger to CPD.
Harris has had 29 arrests. His crimes range from armed robbery to unlawful firearm possession. His first arrest was at the age of 12.
If someone would do a deep analysis into him as a juvenile, it'd be no shock that we're here talking to you today about this.
Tips led police to an address in Blue Island where Harris was taken into custody. He's being held without bond.
It looked like he threw his whole life away over his pops. And for Lil Wet, it was like everything just went black. He just lost his father, and now he was facing life in jail at only 19 years old. As soon as the news hit the streets that Lil Wet caught 4 hats, the ops from Black Mob and KTS started heavily mocking and dissing his name. KTS Dre from Lakeside hopped on IG Live, laughing and saying they caught the wrong ones.
Oh yeah, Lil Wet, award of your daddy, ho, nigga. Come out, nigga. Came home, boy, all them innocent ass, all that shit, all innocent people, boy. That's another thing, y'all ass be weird as shit. Them all innocent motherfuckers, man. Y'all be acting like I'm fucking did some shit. Shut up. That motherfucker ain't cried about none of them people. Well, probably they mamas, nigga. To make it crazier, Shorty hit from Black Mob, who was allegedly one of the 4 shooters on the hit that took Big Wet out, even hopped on a track, directly dissing Lil Wet and his pops.
Way before I smashed it. Heard they drenching niggas treat that nigga like his daddy. I heard they my deep would turn and semi-automatic. I miss
Lil Wet said,
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. I mean, I get it, bro. But then again, I don't, because I mean, I understand that the people that he allegedly unalived were ops, but like, they didn't do nothing to his pop, bro. So like, and they weren't even from the hood of the guys who did that to your pop. So it's like, it was really just like senseless killing. Like, okay, you up 4 on those ops, but the ones who did this to your pop, they outside rapping about it, saying that you stupid, bro. These niggas just need some emotional intelligence, bro. Like, straight up, bro. Like, the whole city of Chicago is just a lot of emotional guys, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it, bro. And shout out to the Rack. I like the Rack. You know what I'm saying? I want to visit the Rack. But the whole city, bro, as far as the gang banging community, bro, it's just a lot of emotional guys. Like, that's crazy, bro.
In that cell for 3 years, kept his mouth completely shut and never snitched on Mad Max. Just 3 months after he got booked, his homie Mad Max and the NLMB hit squad allegedly went out and caught the real get back for Big Wet. On July 10th, 2017, they caught shooter shells from Black Mob lacking. They overdue him, putting 16 bullets into his face alone. It was...
I heard that, bro. I heard No Limit overdo it every time. Like I heard that, like, if it's a killing, bro, and the dude got shot all in his face and things of that nature, bro, that was a No Limit kill. Like, they would just overkill. You feel what I'm saying? So they done caught the nightmare. They done caught the nightmare. Made the nightmare have a nightmare. That's crazy. Smack, bro. That's crazy.
One of the most brutal responses the city had ever seen. While Lil Wet was doing that 3-year stretch, bro was a straight menace in the county. He was always on that same type of time, fighting, and even caught another charge behind bars for throwing up signs on camera.
Sergeant Nano, star number 3168. We have identified the detainee who refused to give his name or statement. It is detainee Harris, Maurice Harris, ID number 2015-092-1218. You want to tell me your name now?
You just said it, shit. What I gotta tell you?
Tell me your ID number.
You just said it.
Okay,
so you just said it.
Being uncooperative again, this is detainee Harris, Maurice Harris, ID number 2015-092-1218. We're gonna end the attempted statement.
Meanwhile, his cousin G Herbo tapped in and paid for a top-tier lawyer. That's when the street chest started moving. See, Nadia's Fish and Chicken restaurant sits right next to No Limit territory, a hood full of heavy steppers. The word on the porch is the guys ran down on the restaurant and made it plain. If you go to court and point them out, you're getting left just like them other four. When trial time came in June,
I'm just trying to sell some chicken. I know them folks like, I'm just trying to sell some chicken. I don't want nothing to do with nobody catching nobody, no hats. I don't even wear hats. I just want to sell some chicken. I wouldn't have went to court either.
2020, the witnesses suddenly caught a major case of amnesia.
For sure.
They didn't remember a single thing, or they just didn't show up to the court.
I mean, after 3 years, bro, like, okay. Sometimes we can't even tell people what we had 3 hours ago. So after 3 years, could they really point him out? You know what I'm saying? And who's to say that Herb didn't drop a bag? Like, who's to say that No Limit went over there on some rah-rah? Who's to say Herb didn't pull up, black trucked up, went in there and bought out all the chicken? You know what I'm saying? And said, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? And more of this gonna come if y'all just so happen to not remember nothing. Like, it probably wasn't no, okay, if y'all tell, we gonna smack. It probably wasn't that. It probably was like, here go 100 G's. What did you see? Me see nothing. I'm just selling chicken, nigga. For sure. Oh.
House at all. Without anyone willing to take the stand, the state didn't have a case. One afternoon, Lil Wet was just sitting in his cell, fast asleep, when they suddenly woke him up for an emergency Zoom court. Just like that, the judge dismissed every single charge. Due
Back
to
on
a
the
lack
streets.
of evidence, Lil Wet walked out of jail a free man off a quadruple homicide.
Back
Right
on the
outside the
streets.
county gates, the whole gang was waiting for their homie, turned up and celebrating a massive win.
Damn, boy.
He returned to the block.
Dang, somebody said, no cuz geeked again, we got him for you. No cuz geeked again, we got him for you, cuz. Trust me. I don't know, maybe they saying they gonna take care of Lil Wet.
He returned to the block as the top factor for No Limit for standing tall and staying silent. Lil Wet tapped straight into the music, changing his name to Drench, and every track he dropped was touching 1 million views off his street clout alone. Because when you beat 4 bodies, that's heavy street credit.
Back alley up. No doubt. Fold up fresh out. Anything might happen to you.
Anything.
All type of shit.
Whatever you want to happen.
You never know when.
Capo. Damn. Chill out, Drench.
Then you open up your shirt.
Oh my God.
Damn.
Oh my God. Look at my heart. My heart. My baby. My baby. My baby.
Oh, my baby.
Oh, my baby cleaning. My baby cleaning. Oh. Damn, you don't want you ain't lazy though. Damn, you don't want you got lazy. Shit. Crazy. What's wrong, crazy? Whole ass coming off, ain't it, big bro? Oh, fun of the week.
HERBOS started taking him everywhere as his official muscle.
There's remorse right here with no limit, wet him up. You hear me?
Yeah,
Lling speaks for Drench.
Quadruple kid, man.
Yeah.
Dang, these niggas that talking about murder, these niggas say that nigga say the quadruple king, bro. Some people actually lost their life. These niggas say the quadruple king. This is crazy. And this is why I think, like, a lot of times, bro, it's just a revolving door because, like, okay, gang took 3 lives, bro, that didn't even do nothing to him. Really, they were just his op. They ain't really do nothing to him. Not 3, 4, my bad. Quadruple. You know what I'm saying? He killed 4 people for absolutely nothing just because he was mad as hell because somebody had offed his dad. And now Herb is basically celebrating that. Now, the thing about gang violence, bro, and the thing about the street code, right? Everybody has a chance to cry. You know what I'm saying? Just like everybody got a chance to laugh. People beat bodies. People are let out of jams and things of that nature. But then it's gonna come your time to cry. You know what I'm saying? And that's the kind of energy. Like, if it was me, I wouldn't basically broadcast that. I wouldn't put that energy out there. Like, okay, my dog beat by, and I get it because that's what we want to see as consumers. Like, I'm finna go listen to some of these kids' music off the strength of him beating the bodies. I'm just gonna be honest. But if I was Herb, I just wouldn't put that out there like that, bro, because Herb is a big fish. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I just believe in energy, gang, for sure.
Drip gang? Drench gang.
Drench gang.
Oh, yeah, I know what that means. Yeah. Leave your niggas drenched.
I gotta go to this video.
Yeah.
See, just like Gilly. Just like Gilly. No disrespect, respect to Gilly, but you hear Gilly, leave niggas stretched, leave your niggas stretched. And then somebody left his son stretched. You gotta watch that energy, bro, because when you in the street, anybody can get smacked, bro. You ain't even got to be in the streets to get smacked. You hear me? Yeah, smack, but hey, you gotta watch that energy, bro.
Niggas get drenched with no rain, yeah.
Flying on private jets to the BET Awards and hitting the studio with Chief Keef, Lil Uzi Vert, 21 Savage, and Wallow.
You gotta watch on the table and watch on their wrist.
Nobody in the industry was going to play with Herbo. When they knew he had a documented 4-time stepper sitting right next to him, bro went from fighting life in a dog cell to leveling up with the biggest stars in the game. Even Lil Durk showed him love, rapping, "Don't sweat when you see wet, he leave you wet, wet." Shout out to Drench. Fresh out the county gates in 2020, Lil Wet and Cairo didn't just go back to the block. They started a whole new wave. They birthed a new subset right out of NLMB called Drench Gang. See, Drench Gang is the exact same thing as O Block's Get Back Gang. It's a small, tight clique of top factors and young shorty.
Oh, that's why I heard say, Drench Gang, we ain't nothing like them. Okay.
And the rules are simple. You cannot claim Drench Gang if you don't put in work. You gotta be a certified stepper to even say the name. Right at the front lines of this new set was Mally. Mally and Lil Wet were like twins, locked in since they were kids. Now Mally is a small dude, only 5'3", but he was a giant in the field. Word on the street is Shorty already had 4 hats to his name. In October 2020, just months after Wet got his freedom, Lil Wet and Mally went on a run. Wet was behind the wheel of a silver Chrysler 300, and Mally was in the passenger seat. They caught up with their main ops, MTG079, the same set that took out Capo back in 2015. On October 13th, over on the 7000 block of South Shore, it was pure smoke. Lil Wet spotted Deshaun Fletcher, a.k.a. Jeezy from MTG079. Wet cleared the path.
That nigga kind of look like Jeezy, don't he? Oh! Long live this guy, though, for sure. If he lost his life.
And Mally popped clean out the sunroof with a switch, spraying down Jeezy's whip. Jeezy died from his injuries days later, but 12 was working fast. Surveillance cameras at a parking garage on Lake Park Avenue caught Lil Wet clear as day, rocking a bright yellow hoodie, stepping out of an elevator and jumping right back into that Texas-plated Chrysler 300 hours after the drill. Wet's name went straight into the police report as the driver. By August 2021, 12 moved in. Mally got booked for the body and hit with heavy gun charges. Right now, Mally is sitting behind a wall, serving a 20-year sentence for the murder of Jeezy. He won't see the bricks again until 2040. Drench gang lost to Top Factor, but the name was already cemented on the east side. While Lil Wet was taking the music serious under that Drench name, he never truly left the streets. He was rapping exactly what he was living, and Drench gang was still out here moving heavy.
We fuck them up and chase them down. They out there deep, let's switch the crown. We hit that cut, don't make a sound. Just pop out quick and blow them down.
Word on the street is the set was allegedly tied to a whole lot of major smoke, including that infamous hit where KTS Dre got stood over and hit 64.
I knew it. I knew that. I knew they were going to talk about this, bro, because this was a major overkill. 64 times, bro, in the face. Drench gang, we ain't nothing like them. I believe it.
Time straight outside the county gates, a drill Lil Wet was allegedly right there for. He even hopped on tracks dissing KTS Dre, Von, and Rio, letting the streets know exactly where he stood.
But the ass got drenched. The ops claim Bill game, bitch, I'm Drench gang. Draco ass got drenched. I ain't just not out that Drake in the best like water, Glock I switch.
He was likely on a lot of drills, but he never claimed a thing because 12 knew exactly what it was. They were on Drench's trail heavy, just waiting for anything to stick because they couldn't stomach the fact that he beat 4 bodies and walked out scot-free. And in 2024, the trap shut. The feds pulled up on a residence located at 720 West 47th Street, apartment 4D.
FBI, open up!
I ain't getting this.
Which was his girlfriend Pretty Low's spot. 12 wasn't even pulling up for Lil Wet first. They actually raided her apartment because she was on the hook for a $250,000 federal fraud and scamming play. Lil Wet just so happened to be staying there after a show in Detroit and got caught right up in the middle of her jam. They came there for a scammer, but walked out with the biggest factor in NLMB. When the feds blew the door, they saw Lil Wet lean out the window and toss his pipe onto the roof.
Got it.
They recovered it right out of a pile of snow, a Glock pistol loaded with 17 live rounds with a switch on it. You already know the feds do not play with switchies. They were looking to max him out with 10 years. Pure revenge over that quadruple homicide.
That ain't really revenge, though. Like, this man beat a quadruple homicide. That is not revenge, bro. Like, 10 years is not revenge. Like, that's still a win.
When it went to court, the prosecutors went crazy trying to keep him locked down without bond. They literally played his own music videos like Death and Murder Man right in front of the judge, using his own lyrics to prove he wasn't just rapping. He was living it. Bro beat the craziest odds in Chicago history just to get caught up over a switchy at his girl's spot. Now, the tables have completely turned. Jail calls leaked out of Lil Wet talking to Big Op about how rough the feds are treating him, saying they hating on him, and he hadn't even eaten in 6 days. He went from private jets with HERBOS right back into a cold cell, fighting a federal jam that ain't so easy to shake. But this is Chicago. The craziest part about it, right while I'm cutting this dot, Lil Wet just touched down. After doing 2 years behind the wall, bro beat the feds and got released just 3 days ago on June 18th, 2026. Beating 4 bodies in a federal switchy, the No Limit factor is officially back on the bricks. So that's the story of No Limit Lil Wet. If you want to see the story of No Limit Cairo, it's already live on...
Man, that was dope, man. Shout out my dog for the content, man. Hood edition, man. I'm digging that. Probably gonna be covering up some more content that got something to do with Hood edition. But bro, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Lil Wet, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they always say, bro, it's not about what they say you did. It's about what they can prove you did. And hey, he keep beating them over and over again. But if I was him, bro, I would try to stick as closely to Herb as I can. You know what I'm saying? I would really take the music more serious than he's doing. Like, he's taking sliding more serious than rapping. Oh! And he has the street credentials to basically be more than Herb, because we don't know nobody's that Herb caught. You feel me? So Herb really just rapping about what y'all did, bro. So if you really done it, bro, man, shit, nigga, you could be bigger than Vaughn if you just play your cards right, man. You did what I'm saying. But hey, energy is energy, man. But shout out Lil Wet though, you feel me? Anyway, though, Mark, know how y'all feel about them no folk in the comment section down below, man. Don't forget to like that vid. Don't forget to subscribe. After you subscribe, make sure you ring that bell. After y'all ring it up, though, make sure you hit all, because I don't want y'all to be missing none of these bangers for you. Smell me. Mob life or no life. Mob well no way. I know we coming. OTM, we gonna get it out that mud every single day. I love y'all, and I'm gonna check in with y'all in that next vid. Let's get it. Okay. You know we got the streets, nigga. We got the trap, too. I say my trap doing numbers, I just bust another jewel, got a player around the corner, hey. I say my trap doing numbers like that 05